Hey guys, it's Fee, and I'm here for a TTC update. Hopefully a quick one. Not a lot to say, but I said I would try and get back on here in a timely manner, so here I am. All right, so yesterday was December 11th, and that was day 5 of growth for our little embryo wannabes. We'll call them that. And quick recap. With the retrieval, they got 15 eggs out of me, 11 were mature, 10 fertilized, and we were in our 5 to 6 day wait to see who would stick around and grow with us. So, I got a call yesterday. Yesterday was day 5, and it was kind of a scary call, I will be honest with you. It was a good call, and it was a scary call at the same time. They had told us that we had lost 5. So we were down to 5 and we had lost 5. That's a 50% drop. And while I was incredibly grateful that we had 5 that stayed with us, it really scared the tar out of me. Yesterday I didn't know how to feel. I'm a programmer, so I'm a math girl when it comes to this kind of stuff. Well, statistics girl, we'll put it that way. Math was not my greatest subject, despite being a programmer. But statistics is my thing. Always has been. And the 50% drop scared me. Because I know that whichever ones make it to biopsy for PGD, of those, the PGD lab has already told us that based on my age, 40% of whichever ones are tested will more than likely be abnormal, just based on my egg age. That's not including any potential issues with my husband's sperm or any potential issues with joining or anything like that. Just my egg age says 40% will be abnormal. So part of me was kind of hoping that, well, maybe they're wrong. Maybe the 40% already moved on and was part of those 5 that we lost. So maybe we got that over with and the rest of these guys will stick with us and they'll all be normal. So that's, half of me was hoping for that. And the other half of me was just getting crazy over the numbers. I put up a Facebook post yesterday saying that essentially I was scared as hell and the numbers and the math was not doing my mind good. So today was day 6 of growth. Today they were going to do the biopsies, and our little embryos that were still with us were going to go into the freeze and be frosties for a while. And then the biopsies would get sent off to the lab that was doing the PGD testing. Anybody that's watching this that doesn't know what PGD is, it's chromosomal testing, essentially to tell you which ones are normal and which ones are abnormal. So I got that call bright and early. I was amazed at that. That's probably the first call I've gotten in the last, this entire year. Every time I've went through a cycle, I've been doing something regarding IVF. It's like the call comes at like 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. They leave you on pins and needles all day long. This was the first one I got at, I don't know, it had to be 8:45, which was amazing. Maybe it was because the embryologist was calling me and not a nurse. I don't know. But she tells me that they biopsied and froze 6. And I was like, what? They told me yesterday that 5 of them were not, the cell division wasn't happening. They were not getting to the blastocyst stage. And she said, as of this morning, you had 6. So we had one miracle grower in there. One decided to grow overnight and say, hey, count me in. So what has that taught me? That has taught me not to count your embryos before it's time. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did a video on 5 things that IVF has taught me. This should be number 6. Don't count your embryos before it's time. You know, kind of like don't count your chickens before they hatch. Yeah, same idea. So, yeah, that somehow that one little extra guy makes me feel a little bit better. So what's next? we are now at the point where they're going to send off the biopsies for PGD testing. Now, today is a Friday. Today is December 12th. And if they sent off the biopsies today, the lab would get them tomorrow. Problem is, the lab doesn't accept Saturday deliveries. So, the biopsies are going to be sent off to the lab on Monday. That is December 15th. And the lab will receive them on Tuesday morning, December 16th. And that is when the counter starts, because once the lab gets them, you do not get results back for 8 to 12 business days. The business days is the part that's going to suck, because we've got weekends and we have holidays, which include like Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Those are considered non-business days. So if you do the math and you start counting on the calendar, more than likely we will not receive news before Christmas. If we are on the lower end of that 8 to 12 day range, it will be between Christmas and New Year's. If we are on the high end of that 12-day range, it will be after New Year's, probably a day or two after. So, nail biter, definitely. They should find a faster way to do this, really, because, yeah, I'm still nervous. I'm still trying to stay level-headed. The emotions got the better of me yesterday. The numbers were just scaring the hell out of me. But I am trying to stay level-headed because, like I said, we know all the statistics, and hopefully we'll beat all the statistics. Hopefully the statistics will be wrong. We're sending 6, so 40% being abnormal is the norm for my age, so that would mean, I don't know, 2, 3, 2.5, somewhere in there will be abnormal. That's still not bad. That's a couple of tries, right? So that's what I'm hoping for, because my biggest fear is that it will come back and say all of them are abnormal. That is my biggest fear. I know that more than likely will not happen. That's not what normally happens. Normally you at least get 1 or 2, but none of this is normal. I am certainly not normal, and this whole journey is not normal. So, I can't depend on that. I still have that fear that they'll all come back as abnormal. And I think what's feeding that fear is knowing that with the first egg retrieval at the beginning of this year, by the time we got to freeze and de-thaw, we were working with 7, and we did 3 transfers throughout this year, and 2 of them failed, and the other one took and miscarried at 7 weeks. So my fear is that all of those were abnormal. And since we didn't do PGD last time, we wouldn't have known that. So if all of those were potentially abnormal, that scares me about this batch. I know there's a lot of other things that went on. It's possible that the one that did take, maybe without the natural killer cells and without the MTHFR, maybe that would have been okay. Maybe that one was normal. The karyotyping said it was normal, but the karyotyping is not 100%. Because it came back female and normal, which means they could have been accidentally testing my blood. Fact. So, yeah, those are my fears. And now we wait. The timer starts Tuesday, 8 to 12 days. We will get results back, and as long as we have 1 golden egg in there, we will start figuring out when the transfer is going to be. Probably not till the end of January, maybe even February. I'm thinking during this 8 to 12 day wait, my next cycle is going to start, so we may end up burning a cycle in between here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So we'll see. Other than that, last I talked to you guys was right after the retrieval. I said I had some bloat, but I was doing well. The bloat kind of came and went. I had good days, I had bad days, but none of it was nearly as bad as the first retrieval that I went through. Not even close. I did not really have bladder issues aside from swollen ovaries probably pushing on my bladder and making me want to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes. And by the end of the day, the bladder was like, hey, enough's enough. So there was a little bit of twinges of pain when it came to the end of the day, but nothing like last time. Last time the pain was just bad. So I am grateful for that. Today is 6 days. Yes, obviously. 6 days post egg retrieval. And today is actually the first day that I am feeling fairly normal. I would say 99% of the bloat is gone right now, and I am feeling fairly normal. So that's a good thing too. All right, guys, that's all I've got. I know this was kind of rambly. The emotions are kind of all over the place. A little bit of a roller coaster going up in the head. And still trying to hang on to hope. Honestly, towards the beginning of this, I felt like I was just kind of going through the motions. The hope had not come back yet. And then when we got 15 eggs out of me, it slowly started to come back. And then when I got the call yesterday, it kind of took a dip. And when I got the call today, it kind of went back up. It's the whole roller coaster effect. It's the whole roller coaster effect. But I'm good. I'm good. We're hoping. We're praying. This is going to work. And that's that. That's that. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. TTC-wise, I'm not going to have anything for you until we get these dang test results back. So could be after Christmas. Could be after New Year's. I'll let you know when I know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.